Oh, there you are. How you doing? How you doing on this lovely, lovely morning, this lovely occasion? Today's topic, as you can see where I'm at, you know, my my sanctuary. At least one of them, at least. Man, today's topic is very personal. I'll say that, but I'll get to it after my workout. Yo! Sorry if you got headphones in, but look. I'm back with another one, another banger for y'all, man. Another very informative video. This one is we're gonna talk about lust. You know what I'm saying? How semen retention, no fab, and all that changed my life. You know, first things first though, lust. Um, the act of actions, thoughts, sexual desires, things of that nature. Such as masturbation, fornication, a lot of things people struggle with nowadays, or honestly have always struggled with. Um, I went through it. I struggled through it. I'm gonna tell you my story, my journey. Right. I'll say around 14, I believe so. It's when I started self pleasuring myself. Right. Um, Looking at sites, videos, things of that nature. Um, you know, get a quick fix, right? 2, 3 years later, I stopped. Um, what ultimately led me to stop at that point was it just got to the point to where it was like it's not worth it anymore. Like I have to stop this, you know. And it was affecting my. At this point, I had started fornicating as well, so it was affecting my sex life. Um, but I'm gonna get into fornication as well. Uh, yeah, so it was affecting that, and not for the better. And then it can pervert your mind, especially those videos and sites you look at. You're looking at all crazy sorts of things and all this and that. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't be watching that. Really got to guard your three gates: what you see, what you hear, and what you say. Right? Um, Speak no evil, see no evil, and hear no evil. Uh, yeah, man. It's it got to a point to where it was like, and people don't also realize what you see in those videos that you look at or whatever. You try to replicate that in real life. All that fantasy stuff, like, bro, that's weird, bro. Like, I ain't gonna get too much into it, not too much into detail. I'm trying to keep this short. Just here to inform you. That's all. Here now for fornication, sex. Um, oh, I'm sorry. What did I do to really like in that? I had went through a phase. I switched up my diet. Um, Now I say phase because it wasn't a lifestyle yet at this point. I switched up my diet. Um, I wasn't really much in the gym yet at that point. Like I said, I did it 3 years ago. I just tried it, right? I just wanted to try going 100 days, right? No fapping, no sex, nothing like that. I just wanted to try going 100 days, and like I said in the last video, 99 days, and yeah, that happened. I don't believe in coincidences. That definitely happened to break my streak at that point. And don't count your days, because you counting your days, it makes it seem like you're counting down to something. No, just don't count your days. Just go a little while and then make it a lifestyle at that point and just wait until you get married and all that, right? Don't count your days because it's like, what are you counting down to? You know what I'm saying? And as far as sex, uh, yeah, man, that is something God really doesn't like. Um, it's better to be married than to burn, man. Wait for marriage. If you get that urge, that feeling to do those things, best way to counter it, pray, read the Bible, go to the gym. Uh, Switching up your diet helps as well. I'll talk about food in a separate video, but switching up your diet, what you eat, watching what you put in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Definitely helps because there are some foods um, that aren't good for you, and it affects that area. I'll say that. Um, Going for a walk, going for a run, things of that nature, man. Me personally, I box. I always did basketball, but really now recently, I've kind of given up basketball to really focus more and more on boxing. Basketball is fun; it's good cardio, but I could be doing better things, honestly, than putting a ball in a hoop. Like knocking heads off, you know. That's just what I love, right? And also, combat sports is good for you because it builds discipline, it builds control and structure, right? Now, going to the gym in general, lifting weights and all that stuff like that, it can do that as well. But combat sports is more of a test of your will. If you are going to fight or if you're going to flight, that's what it really does, right? It shows you how tough you really are. A lot of people think they're tough, but combat sports shows you how tough you really are. Just fighting in general, honestly. I'm not sitting here saying go out here and start fights. No, I'm not saying that. You could get killed. People get killed nowadays by fighting because nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to take their loss like a man or a woman and just go on about their day. I lost. And that's what combat sports does as well. It humbles you because you're gonna run into people who are better than you that you have to try to outsmart them, outthink them. It's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? You may get beat on, but you have to take that. You can't go to the trunk and play gangster with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you have to take that loss and humble yourself. But anyway, I got a little off topic. Um, I suggest that one of those. I suggest combat sports being a way to counter that. Whenever you get that urge, that feeling. But yeah, man, sex is a dangerous game that people play with. It's not a game. Yes, God said be fruitful and multiply, but He didn't mean it in this way. You know what I'm saying? But semen retention really changed for me when I did my 4 months. Like I said, the 99 days was more of a test of my will, see how long I can go, if I can hit that 100 days and everything like that. And that was really more of no fap rather than sex. I mean, although I did sex as well, that was more no fap. You know what I'm saying? But the semen retention I did for and women can do it as well. For them, it's called celibacy. But yeah, when you do it, you get an aura, a glow about you. Women, they get their character of innocence that returns onto them. Really, all it is the Holy Spirit, the energy, the aura that's on you, around you, through you. But women get their character of innocence on them, as men get just like manly again. Testosterone boost. You notice that you growing muscles and your hair, things of that nature, right? I know, but you probably seen videos on this and people over here talking about you get superpowers and things of that nature. No, you don't get superpowers. No, you don't have the ability to fly. You don't have super strength or nothing like that. Although you do gain more confidence and things of that nature. No, you don't get superpowers. You know, my goodness. Um, yeah, man, semen retention changed and helped me just by not being weak. That's what they're trying to do to men nowadays, make them weak. They aren't the head of the household anymore. We have to get back to the days of men, to the days of warriors. I'm not saying let's go out here and have wars, get soldiers and stuff like that, right? No. I'm saying we have to get back to the days where men were men and women were women and children were children and not all this other stuff going on around the world. I'm not here to be politically correct. So if I'm offending you, good. You need to hear the truth. But hey, if I'm offending you, you're in the wrong place. Go somewhere else. This is the truth over here. I'm not here to be follow agendas or whatever that they push. And harken back to the three gates. What you see, watch what movies, TV shows that you watch. Pay attention to yourself. Uh, do what your mom and dad used to do when the sex scene come on. Boom. Nope, can't watch that. Stay off your phone so you don't go on sites. Um, Pay attention to the music that you listen to. You listening to sex music, stop listening to it. It's going to influence you. You might think that it's not, but it will. Stop listening to sex music. All they talking about is sex. Stop listening to that. Stop listening to spinning the block music. All that, yeah. Um, because all that does is just goes into your mind, and then it's gonna come out to what you say and how you act, how you operate, and things of that nature. But yeah, I didn't want to take too much of time on this video, man. I just came to inform y'all about that. That is a very serious issue that is going on in the world nowadays. Lust is real. In the business world, how they advertise it, they would say sex appeals, right? Sure, I guess it does. But to the mature, and maturity is not age. Mature, um, sex, any type of lustful act or whatever before marriage is honestly disgusting, in my humble opinion. I don't care how good you think it feels or whatever. Get over it. Wait for your one spouse. They got men out here promoting um, a promiscuous lifestyle. They saying women can't go out here and be whoremongers, but men can go out here and be whoremongers. Man, no, everybody should have one person to themselves. Stop falling for all that stuff. Stop falling for what they talk about. Get in the Holy Spirit, man. That lifestyle is not meant to be lived for no one. In other countries, yes, they do have many wives. You know, hey, go crazy. But here, man, get you one wife, bro. Get you one husband. Start a family. Then be fruitful and multiply. If you're doing that act without being fruitful and multiplying, there's no point. Let it go. Get rid of it. Cast it away. Break that chain. But yeah, that's it for this one. About to film another one, honestly. But anyway, yeah, y'all be easy, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time.